Hello, friends. A warm welcome to TYBA Compulsory English Classroom. This is Dr. Tejesh Bildar, your online instructor and working as an assistant professor in Nashik Shikshan Prasarak Mandals, led Bindu Ramrao Deshmukh Arts and Commerce, Mahila Mahavidyalaya, Nasik Road. Dear students, today we will learn we will learn to appreciate a very beautiful and thought provoking poem by William Shakespeare. The name of the poem is All the World's a Stage.
Students, for our convenience, we have a division of the poem into two parts. Today, we'll have part 1. In today's part 1, this is our agenda. This is the overview of part 1. We'll discuss little bit information about the poet William Shakespeare and the poem. After that, we'll go for reading one of the poem. Then we'll go for glossary and we'll discuss the difficult words and their meanings. We'll talk about we'll deal with the structure of the poem. After that, we'll try to deal with the central idea, the central metaphor used in the poem. And after that, I will offer assignment to you. In part 2, we'll have the recap of part 1. Then we'll go for line wise or stage wise analysis of the poem, all the words a stage. Then we'll go for summary and assignment.
Dear students, before dealing with the poem, first we'll have little bit information about the poet William Shakespeare. Shakespeare has been a great playwright, dramatist, and the poet of his era. Shakespeare views life realistically. He is known for realism, and you will find his writings are most quotable in the world. Being the dramatist, William Shakespeare has written almost 37 plays, and his few well known plays are Hamlet, King Lear, Macbeth, The Merchant of Venice, Othello, As You Like It, etc. Being the poet, he has composed many poems such as Sonnet 154, Venus and Adonis. Dear students, now we'll move to the poem. All the words a stage. The words, say the title, All the Words a Stage, basically taken from William Shakespeare's play As You Like It. Basically, this is the monologue, a loud speech to oneself by a character called Jax. This monologue appears in Act 2, Scene 7 of the play As You Like It. If we think about the theme of the poem, The theme is that man is the ultimate loser in the game of life. Shakespeare says that all the words of stage and all men and women are merely its players. And every player has to play 7 roles during his life. So here we have a analogy in the sense comparison. The world is compared with stage, say drama or play. Men and women, say human beings, they are compared with characters, actors or players. Birth is compared with entry. Death is compared with exit. And life, in a sense, has a division of 7 stages, 7 parts, 7 ages, 7 acts. The 7 ages in human life has different roles according to the poet. Dear students, now we'll go for R1, what we call reading 1 of the poem, All the Words of Stage. We will read it for the first time and try to underline the difficult words and accordingly find out the meanings with the help of glossary and dictionary. I appeal you to use online dictionary as well to understand the meanings of the difficult words. Further, you must try to list down the important characters, and you will find these characters are basically related with the stages of life, and these stages are 7 as mentioned in the poem. Now we'll go for R1.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being the 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. Then the whining schoolboy, with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail unwillingly to school. And then the lover, sighing like furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths, and bearded like the pod, jealous in honour, sudden quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly with good capon lined, with eyes severe and a beard of formal cut, full of wise saws in modern instances. And so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch inside. His youthful hose well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank, and his big manly voice turning again towards childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound. The last scene of all that ends this strange eventful history is a second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything.
Students, we'll move to the glossary part. We'll see the difficult words and we'll try to define them. We'll try to explain them. This glossary is taken from your book, Literary Pinnacles. Mewling, in the sense cry, the noise. Basically, this is the cry by small kid, small child, रडण्याचा आवाज. Pucking. Pucking in the sense omit or what we call vomit, उलटी करणं. Whining in the sense complaining, कुरबुर करणं, तक्रार करणं. Satchel in the sense school bag. Furnace in the sense in Marathi we call it bhatti, a closed space where something is heated at very high temperature. एका अर्थाने भट्टी. Woeful in the sense sad, tragic. Ballad we know it's a poem, आपण त्याला मराठीत पोवाडा असं म्हणतो. Pard in the sense leopard, चित्ता. Justice in the sense judge. Capon. Capon ला आपण मराठीत स्ट्रेट लाईन्सचा शर्ट असं म्हणूया. Wise saws in the sense proverbs, money. Pantaloon in the sense foolish person. Hose in the sense trouser, tightly fitting pants, skin tight pant. Shank in the sense the portion of the leg between knee and ankle. Sans in the sense without. Sans basically is a French word, means without. Now, time to deal with the structure of the poem. As said earlier, the poem is a monologue. Monologue in the sense a loud speech to oneself. स्वतःशी साधलेला संवाद. Source. When we talk about source, we know that the present poem is taken from Shakespeare's As You Like It. This is a play. And we have it from Act 2, Scene 7. Basically, this monologue is a kind of speech by Jacques. Jacques is a name of character from the play As You Like It. As you will observe, you will see that there is no regular rhyme scheme or rhythm in the poem. And moreover, you will find imagery, similes and metaphors are used in ample. The tone of the poem is bit depressing, ironic, and the poet describes the stark reality of man's existence in the various stages of his life. Dear students, now we'll discuss the central idea in the poem. All the words a stage and all men and women merely players means that this world is like a stage, show, play, drama, and all human beings are merely actors or players or characters. Shakespeare compares and also reduces the life of human beings to a performance or say acting the given role. The two opening sentences which we have seen just now begin with a metaphor that declares the world a stage, and then this metaphor is further developed throughout the poem as its theme. This extended metaphor is an analysis of the idea of the world as a stage, a temporary setup, and life as a transition phase before death. And as we know, we have compared world with stage, men and women with characters, birth is equal to entry, death is equal to exit, and the whole life is divided, has the division of 7 stages, parts. In all, Shakespeare compares the world to a play or stage, and all men and women are merely actors or players on this stage called the world. All the people enter into this world through different routes and exit on a different route. They enter into this stage when they are born and they leave it when they die. During this entire lifespan, say from entry to exit, from birth to death, every person plays different parts or roles or ages or acts. And these parts are known as 7 stages, which are like different acts of drama or play. The stages or parts or acts or ages are: the first one is infant, the second is schoolboy, third is lover, fourth is soldier, fifth is justice, sixth pantaloon, pantaloon in the sense foolish person, fool, a kind of clown, and seventh is second childhood. And you will find the stage 7 in a sense beginning of the stage first and 2 together. Dear students, now time to move to the assignment. We have dealt with the basic information about the poet and the poem. We had the R1, reading one of the poem. We have seen the glossary, the difficult words. We have dealt with the structure of the poem. We have also discussed the central idea, the central metaphor used in the poem. And now we should go for the assignment. I want to read the poem, all the words of stage, for the second time and answer the question. The question is, what are the 7 ages or stages referred to in the poem? Students, you should try to comment on the description of each age or stage, and you should list down the important images. Just to help you, what I have done, I have given you a small table over here, whereby you will complete this activity. You will write down the stage number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You will write down the name of the stage, for example, infant. Further, you will deal with the images, metaphors that describes the stage. For example, infant, infancy is described through the images such as mewling, pucking, nurse's arms, etc., etc. And food for the thought, you should write down the characteristics of the stage. For example, infant. The infant is dependent and the infant is also helpless. So accordingly, you should complete this table. Dear students, we have dealt with the basic information about the poet and the poem, the glossary, the structure, the theme. I have also given you the assignment. And here we'll end the part 1. Later on, we'll deal with part 2. If you have any difficulty, please write to me at tejasbildar143@gmail.com, or as suggested, you should use our discussion forum of our Google Classroom, TYBA Compulsory English 2020-21. Hope you like today's part 1. See you there in part 2. Thank you very much for watching this video.